So guys, do you know that the refusal of the Ghana legal tender coins such as the 10 pesos, the 5 pesos, the 50 pesos, 20 pesos can cause your arrest here in Ghana and you can be in prison for 3 years. Charlie, Ghana here to say right now, you do na papam, then they go day inside, so you pay for day steady. But guys, if you want to know why you can be arrested for refusing or rejecting the legal tender coin here in Ghana, please watch the video to the end. This is Big Ando Studio and this is what happened, your favorite show on YouTube. If you are a new person here or this is the first time you are watching me, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you put the channel on post notification so that any video I drop, you'll be the first to watch the video. Guys, today the Bank of Ghana issued notice number 23 warning every citizen of Ghana concerning the refusal and the rejecting of our legal tender coins. When you go to the market and there are some market women, some people who are selling on the market, or even when you are in a car, when you want to buy something with the coins, they will be like, oh, yeah, they enjoy coins, no. Oh, yeah, that be coins, that be yeah, coins, no. Right now, the Bank of Ghana is saying that under the Currency Act 1964, when you do that and you are found guilty of doing that, you can be arrested and imprisoned for 3 years. That means you cannot reject any of the currencies. You cannot reject any of them. Whether the notes, the note currency, the coin currency, you cannot reject. Since they are all Ghana currency there, you are supposed to accept all. You are supposed to accept or not. Always I ask myself this question. When people keep on rejecting the coins, people keep on rejecting some of the money, I ask myself, so if you are rejecting it here in Ghana, where should I go and buy? Where should I go and use it? Like, should I go to Uganda and go and buy stuff from Uganda with the Ghana currency? Or should I go to Senegal or Ethiopia? Like, sometimes I don't understand this. This is the Ghana currency. It's part of our currency. The 1 peso. I've not heard anything here in Ghana that we have cancelled the 10 pesos, we've cancelled the 50 pesos, or we have cancelled the 20 pesos. I've not heard it. There have not been any notice that they have cancelled this currency. So I don't know why people put the matter in their own hands by saying that, oh, that be. At the end of the day, it's Ghana currency. You have no option but to take it. And I think Bank of Ghana has been made aware of that. That's why they issued a notice today warning everybody about that life. That if you think you are part of those who keep on rejecting the Ghana currency, if you are found guilty, you can be in prison for 3 years. You can be in prison for 3 years. Just imagine that they will arrest you for just refusing the Ghana currency. Just to accept money. Just to accept money when someone is buying something from you, when someone wants something and the person is buying something from you with the coins and you just refuse it, you can be arrested. Just take the money. There is no way you are telling me that you will take the money and you go and buy something somewhere and they will not take the money. If that person also refuses it, you can report that person to the police. You can report that person to. Because at the end of the day, if we keep on refusing our own currency, then what currency should we use again? We cannot continue refusing our own currency. So today they issued a notice, and I would love to read the whole thing to you, but I'll post it as I'm talking. You guys can be reading it, be going through it, so that if you are not aware, you can understand what they mean. You can understand what the Bank of Ghana is saying, so that if you are part of those doing that, you put a stop to it. Because Chade Ghana has said, especially pure water man. They are okay with the coins, but especially local market, there are some shops that they don't even take the coins at all. They don't want to take the coins at all. When you give them the coins, they'll be like, oh, coins need doors too much. And the coins, that's what I have. If that's what I have, should I force and get notes? If I'm having all the coins in my pocket and I want to buy something, that's what I'm going to use. I don't have anything on me at that moment. So if you don't take it and I go to another shop and that person also refuses to take it, where should I go and buy what I want from? We should respect the currency. We should respect our own currency. I'm not sure that I'll go to a shop and I'll be buying something with the US dollar. The $1, someone will tell me that, pay the dollar. No, you accept it. But when it comes to the Ghana currency, that's where people draw the line. When it comes to our currency, that's where people draw the line. I don't understand them. I don't understand them at all. Seriously. Let me try take you guys through what the Bank of Ghana posted. Okay. So this the Bank of Ghana notice to public number BG Government Sec 2623 rejection of Ghana Cedi coins obligation to accept legal tender and applicable criminal sanctions. The Bank of Ghana has noted with concern the widespread and persistent refusal by traders, transport operators, and other business entities to accept the 1 pesewa, 5 pesewa, 10 pesewas, and 50 pesewa coin, as well as the 1 Ghana cedi and 2 cedi coins in payment for goods and services. This notice follows the recent Bank of Ghana notice number BG Government Sec 2026 17 dated 14 July 2026 on the misuse, abuse, and illegal handling of Ghana cedi notes and coins. Whereas that notice addressed the physical misuse and defacement of the currency, this notice addressed the separate and equally serious matter of the unlawful refusal to accept coins issued by the bank as legal tender. The bank wishes to remind the general public that all coins issued by the Bank of Ghana remain the lawful currency of the Republic of Ghana and must be accepted and treated in accordance with the Bank of Ghana Act 2002, Act 612, as amended, the Currency Act 1964, Act 242, and other laws in force. A legal tender status of coins. All coins issued by the Bank of Ghana, including the pesewa denominations, remain valid legal tender for the settlement of debt and the conduct of transactions throughout Ghana, and we have not been demonetized or withdrawn from circulation. No trader, transport operator, business entity, or individual has the discretion to unilaterally refuse to accept these coins in payment for goods, service, or other legitimate transaction on grounds of inconvenience, low value, or personal preference. B. Criminal liability for refusal to accept legal tender. The following acts constitute an offense and are punishable under the Currency Act 1964, Act 242. Refusal to sell an article to a buyer simply because the buyer is paying with coins or notes, except where that particular coin or note is no longer legal under. Where a person is convicted of this offense, the penalties include imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years, or a fine, or both imprisonment and a fine. 3. Deliberately encouraging, helping, or instructing another person to commit this offense. For example, a business owner who instructs a staff to reject coins is punishable in the same way as if that person had committed the offense in person. 4. Person found in the act of committing this offense may be arrested without warrant. C. Compliance and enforcement. The public is strongly advised to desist from the rejection of coins issued by Bank of Ghana. Persons and business who persist in this conduct may be subject to arrest, prosecution, fines, or imprisonment in accordance with the law. The Bank of Ghana shall work closely with the Ghana Police Service and other law enforcement agencies to enforce the law and shall ensure that appropriate action is taken against any person or business found culpable of rejecting coins. Members of this public who encounter difficulties in this regard are encouraged to report such instances to the nearest Bank of Ghana office, to the Ghana Police Service, or through the bank officials' communication channels. The Bank of Ghana calls on all individuals, business, and institutions to support this effort by accepting and handling the national currency in all its dominations, responsibility, and accordance with the law. So this is SGD Amivida Kwashi. So this is what the notice the Bank of Ghana put out there today. So this is to every citizen in Ghana. As I read, you can so this is to every citizen here in Ghana. If you refuse the coins, Charlie, you can be arrested and imprisoned for 3 years, or you can get a fine, or you can be arrested and fined. So you guys should stop that. The refusal of the coins become too much. I think, Charlie, I say if you go out where it be only coins where you get for your pocket, then you go try say they go buy something. Then they go reject the coins like it be you where bring the coins. It be like it be you now where create the coins. It is part of our currency. and this is part of our currency. And the Bank of Ghana has not released any notice that right now we cannot use the coins. It's still part. Any money that's part of the Ghana currency, you must be able to use it. You must be able to use it to trade. But if you guys are rejecting our own currency, but you guys accept foreign currencies, right now here it's only here in Ghana that they can price you a house in dollars. So let's say this house, this land is being sold at the price of $150 million. This house is being sold at the price of $10 million. Only, I'm not sure you will go outside and go and see. I think the Bank of Ghana even have to do something, or the laws have to do something about that. That right now we have to sell in our currency. If you are going to rent, if you are going to buy a house, if you are going to buy anything, it has to be in our Ghana currency. And stop that thing like US dollars, US this, we are selling in this. Charlie, if you go outside there, they are not selling in our currency. There is nowhere in US that you can use the Ghana currency. But here in Ghana, you can use the US currency. Why? Then we don't respect our own, but we respect foreigners' own. How? How are we going to build a nation? How are we going to build a nation? So for this initiative, they will be very, very good, and we must all watch this. We must all follow. If you go say they go buy something where them refuse someone, make sure you report the person. Make sure say you go report the person, and so say the person go face the law. Simple as that. So guys, this is the notice that the Bank of Ghana has put in out there. So we must all be careful out there, especially the traders. There's a warning to you people. There's a warning to the traders, the bus operators, the mates. Charlie, everybody, if you know they deal in money, yeah, if you make sure say if you are rejecting coins or refusing coins today, you go put a stop to one, then start accepting all the Ghana currency. That be what I have for you guys today. Charlie, if this be your first time, subscribe to the channel, put the channel on post notifications so that any video I drop, you'll be the first to watch. My name is Big Andrew, and guys, I'm out.